can see it. Yes. Because I think Doug's going to start right away here.
Welcome to the University of Calgary. I invite everyone to find your seats. Please place your cell phones on silent. And we're going to start off this morning with a little sing-along. It's in the books that are on your chairs. It should be on back of page 3, called There Is Not Love. And I thought, while we're getting that back of page 3, There Is Not Love, ready to go. I leave you with an interesting thought here. As according to an essay that was written by a grade 5 student, if you add up all the numbers, you add up to 0. That's because it's positive and negative numbers. So it's actually true. So I've never looked at it that way. I always thought, hey, you're adding up all the numbers. That's got to be a pretty darn good number. But it's 0, which in a way is kind of comfort. Break your back home. So for those of you like me that find math to be sort of incredibly involved in your head kind of thing, just take some comfort in that. Add it all up, go as crazy as you want, and break back down to 0. All right, here we go. There is enough love. Welcome to stay seated or stand or do with your toes or do whatever comes back. There is enough here inside this room. You are all and it's in across this morning. And I invite everyone to smile. Apparently, smiling is good for your kneecaps.
Okay.
I don't know how they verify that or what that's all about, but I'm glad to see everybody with happy kneecaps. That's really what it's all about. So smile at them. And the next song, called World of Abundance, on the back of page 2. Also, sing along. And you can get up and jump around if you want to. This one's a little more subdued, but World of Abundance is on the back of page 2.
it turns the corners up. And after 2 minutes, the brain chemistry already starts to come back to the well-being brain chemistry. So smiling helps the body recalibrate to homeostasis. So that's why your kneecaps will feel better, because it helps decrease inflammation. Isn't that interesting? Well, now, we just got all sorts of little tidbits going on here today, yeah? All right, well, welcome everybody. I think everyone knows me. Laura Hayden is my name, or at least everybody in the room. I forgot that we're live streaming, and so we've got people who might not know who I am. I've been part of the Unity community for quite some years, and it's my delight to be your Sunday experience guide today. And welcome to everyone who's in the room, and welcome to everyone who will be viewing this at any other time. We're so delighted that you're sharing your energy with us, no matter what it is in the so-called future. We know it all contributes to the goodness that happens when we gather together in person and around the world. And we know that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are always welcome here at Community Calgary. Let's begin by affirming the prayer for protection out loud together. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Let's take that into the affirmation, commitment affirmation that we've been saying for quite some months now. I will say a statement, in case there are those that don't know it. Let me say a phrase and then you say it alone. Leapfrog in that way. Unity of Calgary is committed.
Unity of Calgary is committed
to life in the vibration of love.
to life in the vibration of love.
And I too am committed.
And I too am committed
to living in the love vibration.
to living in the love vibration.
I invite you to feel that commitment in every cell of your body to the best of your ability in this moment, no matter what your status is, no matter what emotion you're feeling in the moment, knowing those emotions and your status depending on what's going on in your personal world, that feeling this love vibration is foundational. It doesn't go anywhere when we're in worry, concern. It's right there, supporting us. We are going to sound the sound of eyes, said to be the sound of the heart. This biggest energy field in our body, according to HeartMath. It's way bigger than our brain. But let's allow our brain and our heart and our core, right down to our toes, to the top of our head, be a part of sending waves of awe. We know the world is about frequency. So now we're going to be about the frequency of love. Spreading that into this room, out into this community, out into our world. You can send it particularly to places that you wish to target even more, but knowing even if you target specifically, you are sending love, vibration of love out into our world to serve all beings everywhere. And so 5 times we're going to do this sound of ah. Here we go. And so now I invite Claude Pellerin to come up and share the daily word with us today.
The daily word today is beautiful. The world becomes beautiful when I find God in it. When I am fully present to life, I find beauty everywhere. Looking up at shimmering stars, walking through a field of marigolds, or sitting by the ocean, I rejoice in the beauty of nature. It truly is a wonderful world. The beauty that delights my senses also lives in me. The presence of God does not just surround me, it is within me also. My divine gifts, along with my talents and unique abilities, make me a beautiful and integral part of the world. When I live into the fullness of my divinity, the expression of my humanity is simply beautiful. I am a radiant spiritual being, an individuation of the divine. I honor the presence of God within myself and all others. We are beautiful. One thing I ask of the Lord, that I will seek after, to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord. Psalm 27:4.
All right, well, now, with this being an interactive Sunday where we have a presenter that shares for 45 minutes, unlike our more regular time where we have 20 minutes for our speaker to share. So this day we have Tina Russell, who is part of our spiritual leadership team as our presenter today, guiding us on, let's see, is your life balanced and in order? And she's going to be taking us through a process around that theme. Now, you might not know all of the details, well, not all the details, but some of the details of who Tina Russell is outside of her role here at Unity of Calgary. She's a co-founder of Best You Can Be and messenger of the Shindao, the Way of the Heart, with her beloved Neil. Tina is also known as Woman That Dances with Light, which is a medicine name that was gifted to her through a Cree elder named White Thunderbird. She's a teacher, a spiritual intuitive healer who has been bringing light into people's lives for more than 2 decades through engaging interactive experiences, workshops, retreats, Nia classes, Galia movement journeys. Really not something new. I don't remember that before. I'll ask her about that. The Shindao Way of the Heart healing sessions. She's a certified sound wellness practitioner with Sharon Conran. And we could go on and on. As a divinely guided transceiver, transceiver, energy information sources,
Tina helps people enhance their health and quality of life. So please help me welcome Tina Russell.
Let us set up to the meditation, which is going to be just in just a second. I'll just say that when Bob and I were planning speakers for this month, and the first thing we do is the theme. So the theme for Divine Order is balanced and in order, and all is well. That's myself. Well,
Is it?
I had a lot of circumstances happen at the beginning of the year that really And I think, well, if that happens to me, it's happened to somebody here. So, okay, let's look at that. When we get thrown off from looking at what's important, how do we get back on track? So they say we teach what we have to learn. So here I am. So we're going to begin with a beautiful meditation song that wrote.
So I invite everyone to just gently close your eyes, comfortable, bring yourself connected to the earth, and connected to the people in this room. And so I know everyone here, and they're all pretty nice. It's good to be in that kind of
Feel that you are in a safe and sacred space. And life and love are perfect. Tap into that divine power of imagination. And imagine yourself in a perfect world. Your very own perfect world. It's a world where there are no limitations. There are no restrictions. There are no can'ts, no shoulds. Nobody telling what you need to do or should do. Money is not an issue. You are simply in this place where you know that anything is possible. Because with God, all things are possible. You can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do.
And you can have anything you want to have. So in this beautiful divine world of perfection that you create your imagination, what's the environment that you're in?
What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Who's there with you in that perfect life? What are you doing? How are you being? How are you feeling? Be fully in it. Allow it to blossom and grow into the best life you could ever imagine. Noticing everything in this perfect world. What your environment is like, what your state of being is. Who's with you? What are you experiencing? Allow yourself to begin to feel such deep gratitude for this beautiful, beautiful life you're imagining. Perhaps you want to place your hand on your heart. Feel that become a part of your heartbeat. There's beauty. Perhaps there's peace and serenity. Perhaps there's excitement, thrill, and adventure. There's no judgment. It just is. It's there. Feel grateful for it all. And imagine it becoming a reality. And then I will ask you, keeping your hand on your heart, ask your heart, or higher soul, your divine God, to show you the threads of your vision that tell you what is really important to you. Are there some themes or some values that come forward? What is it that was important in that vision? Perhaps there might be somewhere between 3 and 5 words that come to mind. Let's say, yeah, that's what really matters. And when those words become clear to you, I will invite you to open your eyes and under your chair are some sheets of paper and a pencil. There's some colored pencils, but you can ignore those for now. sheet that has a number of lines. Here are the 35 reds or values inside in my vision. Or that you inspired to have up. And I'll invite you to write those words down. And there's a pencil there with your piece of paper. And if you feel stuck, you just don't have words to describe what is those important things that I saw. There is another sheet of paper there that has a bunch of words on it. Page with words on both sides. Just skim them. If there's any words that jump out, circle them. What's important to you? And if you need to use that list, don't even bother. Just write down what you do. Everything in life was stripped away. We're left after bare bones and home. What was important? How do you values? Values are what speak to your heart. They're the fundamental beliefs about what's important to you. And they act as a principle to guide your behavior, decisions, and your long-term goals. If you got a list of words and you want to narrow them down to the three most important, then the next section is the three most important. Everything is listed. I don't know if your heart guide rather than your head. Your heart works like a light or source. Whatever it is that you want to feel in life. What would be the most important values to you? Write these down because when we lose sight of what we value most, we can kind of lose ourselves sometimes, just doing what other people think we should do. Trying to please other people. We forget to pay attention to don't believe there is such a thing as a balanced life.
There's
There's only a feeling of being balanced. And we feel balanced when we're living in alignment with those values. We don't take the time every now and then to really look at what we value. How can we ensure that we're aligned with those values? So that for the years, already done that. Then we're going to clarify the statement. So how did you know that you're living those values? In my list of qualifications, there's the certified passion test facilitator. In the passion test, we learned that really, if we want to bring things to reality in our lives, we need to choose three to focus on. Because our brain can't really handle more than that.
And so, if I choose family as one of my most important values, I want to write a statement that tells me, yeah, I'm living in line with that value of family. So what would I write? I might write something like, I spend considerable time with my family every week. Or love spending time with my family. Or I consult with my family about important decisions. Compassion was value, right? Right. I show compassion for myself as well as others. And even indicate what does that mean? What does that look like to you? So for each of the three values that you selected, right, is one clarifying statement, and you can write whatever you want. By all means. So this is prior to what's important in our lives. One of the quotes in the descriptor of what I was going to talk about today was about how that we want to map out our life. We want to ask for God's guidance, be guided. And mapping out our life can really come from being clear about the baby steps that we can take. So if you have these values and you'd like to see them become more of your life, you might want to look at your life in its entirety. Imagine that your life is a piece of pie. Down and say, what would all those pieces of pie contain? Your life is broken into various parts. What would you have in that life? Well, there's something called the wheel of life there that gives you an indication. So on this wheel of life, you have a part of your life that's devoted to self-care. You have a part of your life that's devoted to health and fitness, to business and career, to money and finances. Primary relationship, what is that? Well, if you're with a partner, your primary relationship would be your partner. If you're single, then who is the single person that's most important to your life? If it might be a child, one of your children, it might be a very, very good friend. That primary relationship is the person that plays the biggest role in your life. You have family and friends, you have recreation and lifestyle. How do you live life? What do you like to do for fun? There's personal development, contribution. That's not just cash, but that's how do you give back to the world? What do you offer of yourself in service? And the spiritual aspect of life. We're all very familiar with that. Members of this community. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you've got those colored pencils. Take one colored pencil for each value. Let's say I'll go back to that family. Family was my value, so I'm going to pick a blue pencil, whatever. What I'm going to do is write the word family at the bottom of my wheel of life in that blue pencil. And I'll do that for each of the values. Each one will have a different color. Write what that value is. And then what we're going to do is kind of see how we're doing. So you're going to draw lines, colored lines in your wheel, in various sections of your wheel of life. So my value is family. Under family and friends. I say that's a really important value. But if I assess how much time am I really spending with my family, how much do I really enjoy being with my family? It's not as much as I like. The center of the circle is 0 and the outside is 10. It's like, oh yeah, I'm there. I'm totally there. I would draw my line there. In my sense of contribution, does my family play a role in that? Do we do things together? Do we do service things together? No. Would I like to? Yeah, I would. So I'm not as happy with that. I'm going to put that down there. So you can do that with as many sections of the wheel of life as you would like to for that value. Just give an assessment of, is there something that I want to do that would bring that presence of that value more into alignment? So the next color, I look at the next thing. Say, if my value is compassion. I look at myself here, am I compassionate with myself here? Would I beat myself up because I didn't go to the gym as I said I was going to? Or do I not really take time for myself? Oh, not as much as I'd like, so that's going to be way down here. Load as much of the pie as you like for each value. Eventually, you will have 3 different colors filled in your chart for each of your 3 values. Is anyone at home doing this? Create that wheel of life, draw a circle, draw the sections of pie, fill in the areas. We are in this live stream situation, so I will ask that anybody who has anything to share will ask our wonderful technician, Noah, to mute the sound. So for those of you at home, it's going to be quiet for a moment if somebody here is sharing, because we want to keep this safe and safe to share. So, is there any area like that really surprised you? Like, wow, I thought I'd done that, but when I look at what I'm doing in my life, that's really not showing up. Anybody have that kind of experience? No? Feeling pretty balanced and full? Yeah, we got there.
I do. Actually, I value happiness quite a bit, but I realize that I'm not focusing that much of my energy towards achieving happiness. It seems like it's something that's in the distance without getting something. It's, I should really give myself the opportunity to find happiness closer.
Thank you. I'm sure many of us relate to that. Yes? Yeah. A couple of nods there. For sure. It always surprises me when I'm in my life. Oh, I thought I found playfulness. And yet, where did that playfulness go? I used to do things like hide around the corner, jump on my husband, when we got the bathroom.
I think it was the punch to the jaw that stopped
I remember I was doing a retreat once, and we were on a break, and I went outside, and we just started down the road, not knowing that there were people inside who saw them, and they went, this is amazing, it just made my heart sing to see that joyful childlike energy come out. That kind of playfulness can disappear. We're just so worried about stuff in life. We can forget that that's what we want to feel more of. So what can I let go of? Just release deep. Is there anyone else that had any kind of revelations at this point that you would be interested in sharing? Okay, just before you speak, I'll ask that to be muted.
Like one of my values is freedom. And I don't know where it all fits in here exactly, but I didn't want to give that one up. Okay, didn't want to put it aside from the other side or whatever. Because I do value that, because it's so nice just to get in my car, go where I want to go, and walk where I want to walk, and talk to who I want to talk to. Like, not everybody has those freedoms, right? So it's very valuable. But I don't know where it really fits on. Probably health and fitness, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe it could fit into every area of your life.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Where you could maybe put where you feel the most freedom, which area, and which area you feel the least freedom. And then you have an idea of where you can go.
Yeah. So for those at home, if you have a value, you don't know where it sits. Drawing your lines might be, where do you feel that value most? Where do you feel it least? So what we're going to do now is again take a moment and we're going to contemplate and ask for that divine guidance. Because divine order unfolds in our life when we feel balanced in mind and we're willing to listen to that divine guidance. So if I were to choose one of my values, I'm going to close my eyes and place my hand on my heart and just let my heart speak to me. What are some steps I need to take that would allow me to feel that value more in my life? What little thing can I do? So for example, I value connection. How could I bring connection into the families in my heart? I might set aside one night or every 2 weeks for a family dinner. Non-negotiable, everybody uses their technology at home. Outside, and just eat together. That's how I can bring connection into my family. So I'll be quiet now and let you focus on your value. And any ideas that come up, you can jump them on your field of life outside of that area that we're looking at.
Did you get my voice and what I'm sharing?
Yeah.
When some ideas come to you, simple steps, go ahead and write them down so that you don't lose them. Because we can do that so easily. You'll be able to continue this process after our 5 years together. You can take this home and spend more time contemplating. Put on some soft music, write down some ideas. But I would like, before you leave this room today, is for you to have one baby step you can take to bring that value to your life. This is so on that little sheet of paper, I'll put what that says. Back outside. This week I will fill in the blank to bring more of whatever the value is into this area of my life. Maybe choose your section high or just not. Maybe it's just your life as a whole. Feels like, ooh, this is a big, tough decision. It's not. Let divine guidance take you there. Will it fall apart if you don't actually take that step? No. Will it get better if you do? Yes.
Chances are.
The chances are very good. I want more playfulness in my life, I will think of one thing I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna pull up my box of sidewalk chalk, and I'm gonna go up there on this, out on the sidewalk that goes right by the school, and write down lots of fun messages like, smile, be kind, be happy, sing, jump, dance. I copy that. And you have my full permission to copy those actions. I'll do it. Yeah. Okay.
With a
Show
show
of
of hands,
hands, how many of you got something? You gonna do something this week?
All right.
Right,
Bob,
yeah, oh, look at Ray, yes, Lou, Suzanne, Claire, Laura. Woo-hoo.
So if you're stuck and you don't have something, I'm here.
After this
Sunday
experience,
we'll work through something together.
We'll see if we can get something
That'll get you a little closer.
But
for now, let's just take a moment and express gratitude for this time together, for the insights, inspiration. Maybe there's something new here for you. Maybe not. Maybe it was just great to reflect. Maybe not. Is anybody in a worse place than before you came in? No? Okay. All right. So that's good. So thank you so much for engaging in this, for trusting me to take you through this process. And like I said, I'll be here after you get and I guess I'm going to ask Laura to come back up and take the podium. Oh, right. Wow. Thank you so very much. I can feel that sort of percolate. You can see nods. It's going to percolate and expand and flesh out and become more lived. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for sharing. This has come out of your own life experience. And that you are the first thing to bring that to your own life. Well, from this attitude of gratitude for what we've experienced with Tina as a guide, we now enter into a time of conscious living, knowing that our time, and our financial treasure allow us to gather here at UU Calgary in person and in the virtual world. How wonderful that we don't have to be in the room to receive the messages of UU. And we know that UUs across the world are bringing this kind of message and focus. We're so delighted to have the opportunity to do that here at UU Calgary. So perhaps you have something to put into the art holes that are coming around that you use offering holes. Perhaps you've got one of those little green tags that says, make a donation online, whether or not you offer us an e-transfer. Thank you so much for being part of the financial abundance that allows us to gather in this space. And this is just our second week back from a 2-month hiatus. So some of you don't know that the community that we gather had major renovations going on this summer. And we were away from this home at a new temporary home. So I don't know about you, but it does feel really lovely to be back here, right now, with these people in this room and the people who have us in their hearts. So we're going to be doing offering songs. Is it clear to your heart?
It is.
Right. So is that in your booklet?
How does that work? My circle of light. I'd like to throw more things around.
All right, what page are we going through here?
Here's a little art.
It is on the back of page 3.
It's on the back of page 3. All right. Well, give us an open heart on the back of page 3. Stand together.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to stand. Yes.
Yeah, stand together.
Okay, what is the song?
Give with an open heart. Back of page 3. The third page, the third page.
I'm gonna I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for my life. And I know that I have power. No one needed to know why. That's what I
Before you sit down, let's say our abundance affirmation together. Divine love as He blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you. And so you may be seated. This is a moment where we're to draw into the consciousness of prayer. As we learn to pray without ceasing, as we develop the capacity to remember our true divine nature under each and every circumstance, then life becomes a living prayer, doesn't it? For now, let's take a moment to drop into the consciousness of prayer, this remembering our true divine nature, remembering our truth of being in each and every circumstance. This month we are holding Unity Ministry in Motion and Unity World Headquarters in the power of prayer. And if you take a few deep breaths and bring the power of prayer to any area of your life or this world that you wish to focus on right here and right now, so be it. We affirm that everyone, every situation, and the unity ministries across this nation, we see and know the individuals and the organizations having the power to bring about transformation for the good in each and every circumstance. And so it is. And if you'd like to send a prayer away with me, I'll be sending out the names to the prayer team and to Silent Unity. They're calling it Unity Prayer Ministry most of the time now, but they seem to interchange those. And I'll send the names for 30 days of prayer to both of those groups. And I only need the first name, but I'm the only one that reads those slips. So if you have a more fleshed out prayer that you'd like me to know about, then write that down. Otherwise, you can just write down the first name of the person or situation. Write the situation, and I send situational prayer requests as well. Alrighty. So now this brings us to our community news. Well, next week is the first week of October, and we're shifting themes to the power of zeal. And Pete Brenham is our presenter next week on that. Now, let's see. The power of zeal in our lives. And then we've got our community circle, October 5th, after our gathering, after the formal aspect. Feel free to complete the survey that's going to be handed out to you, the spiritual leadership and the board have developed a survey. If you can, I guess it would be good if you can leave it to as a well-contained today. If you have time to fill it out, pardon? Or bring it next week. It says delete it today, but you'd rather bring it next week.
Take it home, fill it out.
Take it home, fill it out.
Come back next week.
Come back next week.
Be in the community circle.
Be in the community circle.
So we can have a discussion.
So you can have a discussion.
And so if you can't make the community circle, bring it to the next time you're here for the Sunday experience and drop it off.
Okay, so if you can't be here next week, then bring it the next time that you come. So people who aren't in the room right now, how are they going to access this survey?
Well, if they're there next week, we'll hand it out then, and they can
No, we will send an email to the membership.
Okay, so email if you aren't in the room today, and you can't be here next week. They'll send an email to the membership with the survey in it. Wonderful, all right. Okay, and then last thing that I want to mention, with upcoming events is we're having a Thanksgiving potluck on October 12th. And I remember Anthony saying he got a turkey. We just need someone to cook the turkey. Have we got a volunteer to cook the turkey yet?
Anybody want to
Any
go?
volunteers to cook the turkey?
Failing that, I will.
Okay, so we are going to have a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. Of course, there'll be options for people who don't eat turkey. So hopefully you can join us in person for that. Sorry, virtual world, it's going to be a little hard for you to sit and eat the food with us. But
No more reason to come in person.
okay, one more reason to come in person. Wonderful. Okay, now, there was a spot here, am I supposed to mention about last week? Oh, it doesn't really say that, so we go to a condensed version of this little script that the service guys have. So last week I did the power of prayer. I did it 2 years ago and it didn't record. And so we did it again so we can have a video to put up on our website or on our YouTube page. And I had a look at, Ross said his work pretty good, and Brenda did a backup for me, and it worked pretty good, so we've got something to go up online so people can understand what is the foundation of the prayer that we talk about at Unity. So I'm really glad that worked out last week. Happy to say that it was successful. All right, and so, how to reach us? Well, number one, if you're not on the email list, I highly recommend that you get hooked up with that and sign up on our website if you need assistance with that. I guess Neil, if anyone's in the room or not on the list, you can assist them if they're having trouble. You can just get them.
Yes.
All right, so go to our website if you're not, unity.calgary.org and get signed up. All right, well, yes. Oh, yes, thank you. I did not do the affirmative prayer corner as the prayer guide while we were at CCSL because the evening, it just didn't fit into that container. So I'm happy to support anyone with like a few minutes of affirmative prayer. Remind you that we don't just pray for challenges, we also can pray for celebrations and for more goodness in your life. So I do hope you will join me over in the corner there.
All
All
right.
right,
So
so
now,
now, here we go, our closing song. We're going to close with Let There Be Peace today, or are we doing a different song? Stand. So in your booklet, stand is on page.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's just for that.
Thank you. So how's everybody's knees?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My kneecaps are
I just have a theme on that.
pretty fun.
I got one little closing quote for you.
Oh, yes.
So at the end of the wedding ceremony, the bride and groom were kind of reading line, and everyone was coming to ask. One little boy walks up and says, when do you get the rest of your husbands and wives? And they look at him kind of curious. Well, you just have one husband and one wife. And the little boy says, no, you get 16. And they said, well, what do you mean? Well, the priest said you get 4 better, 4 worse, 4 richer, and 4 poorer. All right, so let's sing Stand. It's a repetitive song, so by the time you heard it 40 times, you'll know it's Let there be peace, let there be love, let there be joy, we are making you let there be peace, let there be love, let there be joy.
Thank you.